Alive. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Friday, baby. Okay, listen. Shout out to everybody who got paid today. Happy payday to everybody who got paid today. Those who get paid bi-weekly. Those who get paid on the 1st and the 15th. 15th is on was it Sunday? Hopefully y'all got paid today. Actually let me go over here. Um I haven't live streamed in a minute, but y'all know this is the season where I am going to go back to teaching y'all a lot, talking to y'all a lot on social media land. What's going on, y'all? Let me know who is up in here, where y'all are joining from. Um, so listen, right? If you are in the Huntsville area, I'm in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm in Bama land, right? If you're in Huntsville, pull up on me. I have a live event next week, October 18th. It's a Wednesday. Starts at 5:30. Um, which I'm talking about teaching y'all some government contracting, but I'm just kind of show y'all where the money is, right? Where the money reside. It doesn't matter for me to tell y'all all the details about it. So I, just to give y'all information. Like information doesn't really get you anywhere. But people get excited about seeing the end goal. Like if I get this information, where can it lead me? How could it change my life? How could dot dot dot? You know what I'm saying? And so knowing that most of my circles, people of that are in my circles, are literally just a contract away from changing their whole life. Um, I'll tell you, contracting on the government side has changed my life. Though I am not technically married to it, however, we see each other often, and oftentimes doing government contracting is a stream of income that often gets left on the table. Not because it's not available. It's absolutely is. It's probably one of the more available opportunities out there. So people just don't know. And if you don't know, not what my coach just texted me and said, Huntsville is where it's at for GovCon. Baby, I'm trying to tell the people, coach. Huntsville is where it's at, baby. We have I call it billionaire row. We have so many great primes. Uh okay. We have so many major primes that are located here in Huntsville. We also have NASA, we have DOD, a couple other agencies. We have a lot of people that are coming into the city. So a lot of people still are not here, but they're setting up shop to make it happen. And when I tell you, things have changed in this city for the better. In the last 18 months, I don't know. It's been a minute. Um, but and it's crazy because we've lived here for 10 years plus, and never crossed my mind um, to necessarily enter into this realm where you don't know, right? But now that I know, I'm teaching. I want y'all all to get the bag, right? So I just want to come on here to let y'all know if you are in Huntsville, pull up on me next week, next Wednesday. We're definitely talking about contracting opportunities. And me being me, right? Because I told my husband, we were talking about like, um, what if I get a large crowd? If I get a large crowd, great. If I get a small crowd, great. All right. If you come through, it ain't a lot of people. You might end up getting a one-on-one for the price of whatever the event is. I think it's like $25. I over deliver. I ain't got nothing to gatekeep. It don't do me no good to gatekeep, but I want to see my people win. And if you want to win, you need to pull up on me. So I put the link right there. I know someone had asked if I'm doing virtual. No, I'm not doing virtual because I like to do one-on-one um, workshops, right? I mean, I can do both, but one-on-one workshops definitely work in favor for some of my community members. And then y'all could just see my passion. I get to like over deliver because that's what I do, right? And help y'all secure the bag, essentially. So we're getting to that golden hour of the day where I transition from boss to mommy because my kids are starting to get out of school. But since one of them is homesick, I got a little extra time. And my lunchtime went over today. So that's why I'm starting a little late. But it don't matter. I'm going to give y'all some value. So I just want to throw out some opportunities that have hit my email this week that may be of interest to you. I have a community that I'm starting called the Land of Opportunity. Okay, that's going to be coming out. It's out. It's available now, but I want to tweak it just a little bit more so that it can add more value to you for you guys. And so the Land of Opportunity will be launching hopefully by the end of this month. And pretty much it is an we're going to have spreadsheets of contract opportunities available and divided by niche. And we are creating a system that makes it easier for you to understand the statement of work, what all personnel that you may need involved in that project, what a proprietary budget, even though you should know how to budget your services. Some people do struggle with that. Pricing is a struggle. It's a struggle for me. And so I'm trying to give ways and like just little nuggets to kind of help that process go forward. People often get turned off because they see an RFP, which is a request for proposal, and they'll see it's like 70 pages. And 70 pages ain't that bad. You know, you can see, I've seen RFPs that are one page. I've seen RFPs that are 600 pages, right? The more pages, to me, the more pages, the more money, but it all depends on what the requirements are, right? Sometimes the requirements and the terms and conditions are just outrageous to say that they're egregious. However, most of the agencies that are putting out the RFPs, at the end of the day, they have to cover their behind. And so there's a lot of paperwork involved. I'll just put it like that. But don't let that discourage you. When you go into looking at an opportunity, you know, and at GovCon last week, literally a week ago, right? Can't believe it's been a week. Stacey was talking about certain things that you initially look at when you look at an RFP, and the things that she was saying were spot on because same thing I do. When I look at an RFP, I'm looking at what day is it due. If I open up today on the 13th, what day is it due? How much time do I have left? If I like it, how much time do I have left to submit my proposal or get pricing, whatever the case is? Because timing is everything. When there is a due date for the government, there is a due date, baby. There is no other extensions and nothing else that's going to happen. If there is one, they put it out there. We don't have the access to be like, I'm going to hand it in late. Late is late. Late is unacceptable, and late will not be rewarded. And oftentimes, I have done in the past where I have literally put my back up against the wall and have worked to write a proposal, and my time was just not giving. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do it, and I just don't get to it. And so I don't do that no more. There's too many opportunities out there. Like there's 97,000 opportunities that come out weekly to be worried about this one opportunity that's going to come out that I might miss. Oftentimes, these opportunities do come back around. Not always guaranteed, but oftentimes. So if I miss it this go around, all right, trust and believe. Trust and believe. Next time I'm going to be ready. All right, so I'm just going to chit chat with y'all for a little bit longer. Then I'm going to go get in my mommy mode, get these kids, probably get them some pizza, and I'm going to keep working on my software. So y'all stay tuned for that, right? So some of the opportunities that have hit my inbox this week, I just want to give y'all a heads up in case you're just like, does the government buy what I have to offer? 10 out of 10 times, yes. They buy everything. They use everything, right? So you have to navigate and figure out, well, who is buying it and where can I find them? And then just start building those relationships on the front end so that you can be Lord, my allergies, so that you can be properly positioned. So I'm going to go over some of the ones that have come in my inbox this week. So there's already RFPs for 4th of July fireworks display. Most people didn't know that was a solicitation. The people who do fireworks. You never think about who does the fireworks show. Let me tell you something. People who do the fireworks show, they make a lot. To me, I feel like they make the most money a little bit of time. Now, granted, they do have to prep. They do have prep work. It is a highly dangerous field, right? Also, why the price is the price, right? However, they get paid. How long are fireworks shows? 15, 20 minutes? They getting paid $45, $60, $70,000. And don't let it be an amazing show. Oh, baby, they the price went up. Okay. Don't let it be amazing, right? And then you think about it, like if those of you guys who live in major cities, how many different fireworks shows are going on at the same time, right? There's one on the east side. There's one on the west side. There's one on the north side. There's one on the south side. Everybody getting paid. They just not out here doing fireworks shows for the free 99 or just because it's the 4th of July. Baby, there's a whole solicitation out here. Okay, 4th of July. They're looking for people to light it up. If you have somebody that likes to light it up, and not that kind of way, but just likes to burn like a pyro, really, really, really. Okay, go put your iPad on the charger. He only wants me because his iPad died. Either time he don't want me. But anyway, fireworks display. Green janitorial products. So I feel like, let me tell you the God honest truth. If all else fails, Abby's going into janitorial because let me tell you something. There is always a janitorial opportunity out there. I mean, they need people to clean up these government buildings. But what's interesting about this one, they said they're looking for green janitorial products. So they're not trying to give y'all the one that's chemically filled and all the other stuff. Like they're trying to get y'all, what's her name, Mrs. Myers. All else fails. I'm about to start a whole cleaning company, just to let y'all know right now, right? Here you go, another 4th of July display. Hygiene products. I've seen lots of opportunities for hygiene products. You think about like the Department of Corrections, right? And the women's facility. What do us as women go through every month? What do we need to take care of ourselves, right? And if you're thinking about what we use as women on a monthly basis, just for our care, based off of what we use, because we don't use every product that's out there, right? Some of us are very sensitive to certain things they put out there. Some stuff is just complete trash. Certain things are just they're just out there just to get your money, right? But if you think about women in corrections, they also need son, what are you doing? Okay, go find my the remote. Okay. They need those products too. So now the products that they're gonna get in the Department of Corrections is probably gonna be something that's gonna be trash. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. But they have to meet a quota. They have to provide the basic necessities for women. And I just let y'all know I'm not built to be in a jail. I mean, so I'll be pissed having like sometimes they like I don't even want to talk about the stories because I hear some stories about women's correctional facilities and things that go on in there, whatever the case is. But nonetheless, we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about opportunities, right? You think about the needs of women that are in those facilities, from personal hygiene care, clothing, sometimes like hair care. You have your medicine, mental wellness. So all those things are absolutely necessary. I'm gonna try to turn this TV on from right here. Is it plugged in, son? He would not be bothering me if I was doing something else. This whole time I've been home and he ain't bothering me. Plug it in. Okay, what else do I have in my inbox? Because I have a lot of opportunities that come to me, and I don't honestly, I don't look at them because I'm not going after everything. I did that in my first year of contracting, and I did pretty well. But now I'm definitely more centralized and focused. All right, so we need custodial equipment, janitorial supplies, vending machines for the library. Bitch. Fireworks display. They looking for fireworks. They already trying to get them in the budget already. That's like the 4th one. Janitorial supplies, shipping and storage, keyboard and data entry for the Department of Defense. We can all type. We can type. Could be a secretary at home for the DOD. Yes. Okay, I'm turning on just a minute. Where's my other? Go get my other iPad. Let's see what else they got. More vending machines. I laugh when I see people who teach vending machine classes. I took one like years ago. Never did they mention about government contracting. I said, well, they trying to take people out their money, but I got in for free. What else they got? Event planning and coordination services, restock of supplies, more storage, computers, tablets, and laptops, etc., etc. Who has a lot of residential, student, and chaperone weekly transportation services for the state of Texas. Restroom paper, feminine products, and dispensers for a county. or vending machines for public schools. Now, you know who got money? Public schools. Public schools have a lot of money and they have a lot of needs. And I had a friend of mine, we were talking the other day, and we were looking into our portals locally for some of our schools. Schools have lots of needs. They need a lot of stuff. Take care of these kids. Golly, they have a lot of needs. So y'all make sure y'all check them out, but don't check them out too. Like, here's the thing, because someone asked me, do I have to have a business in order to like do stuff with the school? Yes, because you don't want that money to be filtered to yourself personally. You got to separate that and then separate your money out, pay yourself, and all that. It's a whole process, right? But you want to have a business. We have the opportunity to start businesses and leverage that in so many different ways that people just aren't thinking of, or they're taking the advice from people who don't know what they're doing and they scam you out of money and then leave you out to dry to go deal with the IRS yourself. I mean, y'all just be careful out here. If it seems too good to be true, it is. If it glitters too much, it's fake. And honestly, you need to check yourself, because if you are constantly what's the word? If you're constantly appealed to by things that glitter, shine, look good, luxury, maybe you need to check yourself, because you were just setting yourself up for a scam. Now, ain't nothing wrong with it, right? Because if you get it, get the bag. If you can afford it, whatever, that's cool. I'm not saying anything is wrong with it. But there people are using these tactics, honestly, to get your bag and have nothing to offer you while they go get another bag with a bag you just spent with them. Proof of concept. I will watch somebody for months before I spend my money with them. I got like 2 people on my list I've been watching for like 6 years. If they drop a good deal on Black Friday, I'll buy. Only because I know it's going to help me for where I'm going to, right? I know I know my flaws and where I need assistance in. And so, yeah, man. She said, is this on sam.gov? Some of them are. Not all of them are. Sam.gov is primarily for federal opportunities. And then you have your state. Every state has a state portal. Actually, my state has 2 portals. I'm in Alabama. My state has 2 portals. And then you have your local, which is your city, the city you live in, surrounding cities. You can do contracting in anywhere, right? You got to make sure that you follow their guidelines if they have some. But mostly you can contract anywhere, any city, any county, any airport, any school or education system, right? Because all education systems have budgets. And I'll tell you this, right now, if you deal with mental health, you can get a bag in the education side, and you honestly don't even need a degree. That's the crazy part. There's so much help that is needed on the other side, on the education side, that it's kind of like all hands on deck. But anywho, y'all, if you are local in Huntsville, pull up on me on Wednesday. We're going to talk about this times 10. And knowing me, running my mouth, I'm going to give you a whole strategy on the spot because I'm good at what I do. I can help you navigate and figure out who has a budget for what you have to offer, and where you need to go shake some hands. Building your network is crucial. You can, of course, respond to RFPs all day, left and right, and you can get those great opportunities there. But I feel like you do get better opportunities when you know people that are on the inside, right? Should it be that way? Depends on who you ask. If you ask me, it is what it is. If I had somebody that I like that does great work and I was on the other side, I would absolutely try to figure out an ethical way to get them the bag. Not just get the bag, but hand them an opportunity. But you're actually also not going to let me lose my job, right? So y'all pull up on me, abbysuefront.com/events. That's where you go to register for the event. Get your ticket. Now listen, don't be trying to pull up to the event. Time I'm coming to the event. I know my husband going to be at the door. Okay, let me go ahead and say that right now. My husband going to be at the door. He my ticket man. He my everything. Y'all don't know, right? Shout out to all the spouses that are that one person is the business owner, the other one is the assistant, and everything else like that, right? So my husband gonna be at the door, and if you know nothing about my husband, he's a big black man and he do not play. He do not play. He don't play about his wife. He don't play about his bag. Okay, he do not play. So don't stress that man out at the door because you ain't got no ticket. Who is calling me? My son. Hold on, y'all. This is real life stuff. Hey, son. Hey. Did you get all your grades? Okay, break it down. Come on now. Come on now. All right. Come on, increase. You have earned your iPad back, son. Awesome. Well, be safe coming home. Look, it's about to rain, so let's hightail it on home. Hurry up, son. Get to the house. Bye. Behind the scenes stuff, y'all. I told you I'm about to get into mommy mode. Y'all ain't believe me. Listen, I'm like in mommy mode. I have one child right here who's supposed to be sick. He going back to school on Monday. My oldest just called me to my guy's report card, and he has raised those grades. Let me tell you something I don't play with. Them grades. We not gonna be out here. Now the grades are not always reflective of their genius. However, you want to be lazy and get this stuff. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. But y'all, there's so many opportunities out here. If you're local, I just know I'm just gonna give it my all to y'all on Wednesday. So honestly, the less people that come, honestly, the better, because y'all get to get a whole one-on-one with me from 5:30 to 7. So it is what it is. I'm not making any money on this event right now. But hey, Marlene over here on Instagram. Hey girl, hey. Ain't nobody on Facebook or YouTube talking to me. I'm gonna just really talk to YouTube, to Instagram, because y'all be shouting me out. Hey girl. So there's a lot of opportunities. You have federal, you have state, you have local. Again, local can be broken down to so many different ways: schools, airports, regular seaports. Who else? Your city, your county. Man, there's so many people that have budgets. I would urge you, if you do own a business, why is my child calling me back? She's gonna ask for a favor. Hello? What time's the basketball game? Is your room clean? Okay. Let's yeah, I know it only takes 10 minutes to clean. I mean, all right. I'll see you get home. Bye. Man, these kids, you want to just listen. I got to make this money because these kids come with these demands, y'all. With these demands. Hey, Kim. These children come with these demands. Look, there's one right here. Just nosy Rosie. Mm-hmm. But listen, this is life. Like, when people ask all the time, like, Abby, how do you do it with all the kids? I just got to do it the best way possible. Y'all gonna see these kids. They be right here on my lap asking me questions when we take them to basketball games, this, that, and the third. Listen, you got to do your part. I'm gonna do my part. My husband does his part. We work together as a family, as a team, to get it done, right? There are no handouts here. See, look, he just keep touching my thing. And I'm about to listen. Go get your shoes. It's time to go.
Where are we?
You gotta pick up your sister.
Okay.
Marlene said she got tea about her county. I'm gonna call you on the way to pick up these kids, Marlene. But y'all see what I'm saying? Now, I love what I do, and I know about my city very well because I live here. But if y'all want me to pull up to your city where you are, send me a DM. Let's figure out how I can do a live workshop. I'm not doing anything virtual. I want to do a live workshop in your city for your business owners for the opportunities they're not taking advantage of. So y'all send me a DM. Hey, Kim went over from YouTube over to Instagram. Girl, you know I love you, Kim. But no, seriously though, if y'all want me to in person do a live event, a teaching, showing y'all where the money resides, I will do that. Just DM me and say, Abby, come over to Chicago. I'm like, yeah, like after the winter though, because I ain't come to Chicago when it's cold. You ain't gonna catch me out there, and I'm not gonna get stuck there, right? So Kim's laughing, but y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So y'all let me know. I'm excited for all of y'all. I'm gonna see this upcoming Wednesday. I am about to start flooding y'all with opportunities that come through my inbox like next week. Like I'm just gonna be like boom, 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 because there's so many opportunities out there, and sometimes the same companies keep winning them, and that's why they have a sustainable business. But also just know that the government, doing business with the government, is just one way. They're just one customer, right? They're a really, really good customer who has a big budget. However, they're still just one customer. So if that customer goes incognito, like a furlough or something like that, you still have your B2B clients. You still have your B2C clients, right? We want to diversify that revenue portfolio as much as possible, but also know how to properly allocate that money so that you're not put in a rut. Now, I don't deal with finances. I don't do that. But the person that you should go to if you're interested in figuring out how to delegate and allocate your finances in your business, Lanisha Mohip. Nisha is out of, I want to say she's out of Chicago. Nisha Mohip. When I tell you she's a CFO, and baby, she is good. And if you know me, I do not I don't be throwing out people's names just because I know you. No. I have to see proof of concept. I have to see you do the work. I have to see like fruits of your labor. And when I tell you she's passionate about helping businesses and their finances, and sometimes we just don't think about that, and that's okay because what you don't know, you don't know, and what you do know. So you allocate and do the best that you can with what you have and where you want to go. And we're not going to all know it at the same time. So don't get stressed out about doing it. The hardest part about business is just getting started, honestly. And then as you get started and you navigate your way around this entrepreneur circle and life and arena, you'll get better at it. And especially when your circles start changing. Now, if you in this entrepreneur world and your circles ain't changed, I might have to question you because your circles should change, right? I know Dr. Travis gave us an exercise that I'm gonna talk about in my workshop, but he's just like, whoever's on your call list, add the value, add their value up, and see if you have reached your goal, your vision board number, your end goal. If the people that's on there, they don't equal to that amount, then you need to change your people. You need to change your people. That right there hit me. That right there hit me hard. But I also have done a pruning and a cleansing of people because I don't need to get distracted by other people's problems. Y'all don't understand what we have to go through when you are 10 toes down and focused. All this other noise, all this other stuff does not matter. It is me, my husband, and my children. And then it gets real thin. Then I have my business besties, and it's a small circle of them, and they understand business. When the time when everybody loves you when life is good and you making money, right? You like, baby, I need to go spend this money, so let's go ahead and get on a plane and have a tax write-off going to Mexico, whatever the case is, right? But when you lose your biggest client, not because you didn't do a good job, but because their finances are not in line to keep you on their books, that hurts. Losing a $12,000 client, that hurts. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what somebody says about me. I'm hurt because I lost a $12,000 client. Those are two different people talking about you and losing a $12,000 client is two different types of hurt, right? I ain't got time for the other stuff. If y'all understand, if y'all are feeling and understand what I'm saying, put a number one in the chat. I want to make sure y'all are with me. Baby, the hurt ain't the same. I'm over here trying to build legacy, increase my wealth, reduce my time on the job, create systems and processes, be ever so present in networking events. Even though sometimes I just don't know what to say or what to do. But I'm out there because I know what I'm looking for is in this room. All right. And what I've been doing isn't giving me the return that I'm seeking. And it's okay. It is a-okay. We live and we learn. Get you some business friends, not your family and friends, your business friends who understand what you're gonna go through. Right? That's some of the hardest things that people have to implement is, I got my peoples and they are cool and they should stay where they are. But also add that community of people who are in business who understand the struggle, who understand the come up, who ain't afraid to be like, I can call Marlene right now. I'm like, Marlene, I got a $2.5 million contract. And she will be just as happy and supportive as if I had also lost a $12,000 client. I did. I did lose a $12,000. I'm telling y'all from experience, I did lose a $12,000 client. because they couldn't afford me no more. And it's fine. No love lost. I'm still the baddest bitch. You know what I'm saying? I still do what I do. It don't make me no never mind. I need to go replace that client with somebody else. You get what I'm saying? There's always gonna be highs and lows. But surround yourself. Hey, excuse me. This live ain't about you, sir. About me. I love y'all. This is parenting at home. What is that series called? We're supposed to be doing right now, Marlene? The Founder's Life, the life behind the veil. This is life behind the veil. Children just beyond, and there's only one child in here. I got four more that aren't even here. So, God pray for me. Uh, King Simon Big Facts. I was just having the same conversation with my wife about her friends that she has outgrown. You absolutely will outgrow some people. And it's not that because you're better, because people be in their feelings like, oh, they different. Bitch, I hope so. If I'm managing a couple milli, I should be different. If I'm used to working for corporate America, I should be different operating my business. There are things I'm just not gonna do. People I'm not gonna hang out around. People like conversations I'm not about to have. And people like, you acting funny, you different. I am. And it comes with a bigger bag and it comes with bigger risk. But nobody's asking you to do that. That's what I'm doing. I don't treat you differently. You just mad that I'm getting further than you are, but you're not willing to go through that pruning stage. Or you're mad you didn't get on, I won't even say get on the bus because the bus got too many seats. All right, we're doing 2-seaters or less, right? You're mad you're not a passenger in my journey. Sometimes you're not giving me what I need. No love lost. It's all good. I'll see you during the holidays. Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'll still send stuff for the kids. It is what it is. It's not personal. It's business. And when you're doing business, you have to be 10 toes down and you got to be focused, right? Is it lonely? Yes. It's lonely when you don't have the community around you. I got my community, my people, my girls and guy. They hold me down. They give it to me 100. The way I operate, give it to me 100%. Tell me, Abby, you doing it or you not doing it? You need to be doing this. You need to tighten up here. You know, I know I'm not great with social media, but I will get on live all day and talk to y'all and teach, right? But people don't know about me because I don't post on social media enough. Don't worry, Marlene and her branding, I'm in her branding, not in a course. I'm in her branding thing. I don't know what to call it. And she's getting me all together. Because she's like, I know I need to get together, right? So y'all see me looking good, really, really, really good the next few weeks. That's because of Marlene. I'm gonna shout her out. And it's only gonna build her business, right? So change the circles you're around. That energy is real. I had to let go of a lot of people, including family. Wasn't easy, but it had to be done to be where I am. When I tell you I sleep at night in peace, I'm not disturbed. I'm not disturbed. I do a lot. I work very hard. My husband works very hard. And my children living their best life. They don't even know it. They don't even know it. I asked my daughter this morning, I was like, if you move out, how you gonna take care of yourself? This girl's like, I don't know. I'm like, Lord Jesus, I'm not doing my part. But she has her own business, which she has her first client this weekend, and we're doing some stuff. So stay tuned. I'm getting things ready. I'm getting things ready for her, right? Because that's the only way I know. Like I know by doing, being hands-on and doing. And so I don't want to just be speaking and saying a lot of things, but you also have to live it and show it, right? I know I've gone through so many different tangents today, y'all. But I'm just telling y'all because I'm passionate about this. Like, your circle will let you know a lot about yourself, and you can really get caught up in the wrong things just because you haven't set those boundaries so that you can focus and get what you need to get to. But that's it. Again, if you're in Huntsville, go to abbysoufront.com/events. Register for my event on October 18th, next Wednesday, where I'm just going to give y'all all of this plus. Talk about the contract opportunities here in Huntsville, where they roll through so many billions of dollars in this city just from contracting alone, because we have so many prime contractors in our area. So I'm excited. If you want me to come out to your area, to your city, to teach your community about government contracting, or just teach y'all where the money resides. I don't even hate saying that because people be out here scamming, and I'm not about that life. But if you want me to help guide other business owners, legit business owners, about how they can maximize their dollar even more and obtain more revenue by indulging into government contracting, send me a DM. Send me a DM. I'll actually answer. I normally don't, but I'll actually answer because I'm very passionate about the information being not just shared, but actually utilized. Because here's the thing, whether I come or not, these contracts are going to get fulfilled. And they're generally speaking going to get fulfilled by the same companies over and over again, or the same pool of people are going to keep submitting a proposal for these opportunities. And you're just prolonging your opportunity to make change, to build more revenue for your business. You're just prolonging that. That ain't gonna do with me. That's on you. So y'all let me know. We can work out some things. We can make it work. We can make it happen. So anyway, it was a pleasure seeing y'all today. It has been a long minute, but listen, I promise I'm not gonna stay away too far. I'm gonna be here dropping more gems, especially since it's getting colder outside. You know, I'm gonna be inside. I do not like to be outside when it's cold. And so we got about like a good 10 more degrees and I'm in for the rest of the year. So y'all be blessed. Pull up on me next week if you're here in Huntsville. And if not, shoot me a message. Since like Abby, pull up on me here. We can make it work. Y'all have an awesome Friday. Somebody got paid today, paid them bills, and and also treat yourself. You work too hard for it. Okay. Anyway, I'll check y'all out later.